Who are you? It's Beer Drink with another crap beer review. Smooth. Galapagos water, definitely delicious. Anyhow, it's Beer Drink with another craft beer review. I've been trying to keep it local as of late, mainly drinking local craft from Georgia, because that's where I am. I'm in Georgia, folks. But my all-time favorite brewery, New Belgium. I saw something new from you guys on the shelf today, so you know I had to get it. I'm a huge fan of New Belgium's India Pale Ale. Their Rampant Imperial India Pale Ale back in the day was just fucking phenomenal. Loved that beer. Was actually my favorite IPA at the time. Why they get rid of it, I don't know. Bring it back anyhow. The new Ranger, the new Voodoo Ranger, Juicifer India Pale Ale. I wasn't too inclined to buying this beer because I'm one of those people to where if there's even the slightest bit of innuendo of Satanism, occult tactics, or anything evil, I try to keep it very far away from me. There's too much evil in the world and around you to be consuming evil. But in the spirit of Easter, what the fuck? I just realized it. I will be checking out my favorite brewery, New Belgium's Voodoo Ranger Juicifer India Pale Ale. It's 7.7% alcohol by volume. On the box it says, brimming with citrus aromas from Galaxy and Citra hops, this moderately sweet and hazy IPA is devilishly juicy. I already know I'm not gonna be too hot about the camera, the camera art, nigga. Oh no, the Stone Cold Steve Austin. About 2 teaspoons went in my mouth. Anyhow, oh, that sounded gay. Anyhow, nothing wrong with the gay. I mean, God, shut up, nigga. We have, man, this motherfucker here. Fuck, this shit may be horrible. This shit may be horrible. I'm gonna have to fucking flip that bitch like that. There we go. Shit! We have Voodoo Rangers Juicifer India Pale Ale. What the fuck is up with this shit? Why the fuck is this shit going so devilishly fucking slow? Yo, man, get the hint, Satan. Let's go ahead and get into this fucking beer review. 7.7 alcohol by volume. New Belgium's new Voodoo Ranger Juicifer India Pale Ale. Let's go ahead and get a cracking can. Why the fuck? This is ridiculous. Why the fuck? Like, this shit never takes this long to focus. A bit hazy. As it said in the description on the box, skirt. About 2 fingers worth of head on this bitch. Touchdown. Very juicy, as you can see. No, you can't see juiciness. You have to taste it. But like I said, about 2 fingers worth of head, a little less than 2 fingers worth of head on a non-aggressive pour. You definitely get a hot presence in that. It said Galaxy and Citra hops. A lot of breweries are using Citra hops as of late. Why is that, I wonder? Maybe they're low. Maybe their bodies are low in citric acid. Or maybe they are cylindrical in their devices. Possibly it could be both of the two. I beg to differ. I choose the latter. We're gonna go ahead and put it to the nose. It's definitely acidic, acidics, acidics. It's definitely of the there's a sweetness and an oranginess to it. I don't think that this is going to be the more bitter beer that I've had. I don't think it's going to be a bitter bomb at all, but I definitely can tell that it's going to be a refreshing beer. 7.7 alcohol by volume is the only thing that kind of throws me off and kind of makes me a bit weary of this beer. How masked is that 7.7, almost 8% alcohol in this IPA going to be? It's not a double dry hopped India Pale Ale. It is an IPA. That stands for India Pale Ale for all the layman's terms and people and other things of the world. The only thing that really I'm kind of very iffy on consuming this, throwing it down the neck, putting it in the stomach and shooting it out the asshole. But for the name, Juicifer, you know what I'm saying? If that J was a L minus the I would not have buyed. Joe Biden. And I was wrong off the bat. Definitely a bitterness to this beer. Light mouthful, light to medium. I won't call it a medium mouthful, but fresh beer. Definitely juicy. Definitely refreshing. That bitterness goes away almost as soon as that shit enters your stomach. It's one of those beers to where as you gulp it, all that, like, that's the apex of flavor situation. it's the apex of the flavor situation when the beer's going down the spaceship. We're the spaceship. Do you not understand that? This is the universe. We're just mini spaceships in the universe in which we call Earth. Very crisp. And I feel that I say the same terms a lot because a lot of the times I'm reviewing the same style of beer because I love India Pale Ales. Now my favorite style of beer is the sour, but this IPA is elite. This shit is elite as a motherfucker, dog. Like, it's bitter on the front because most of the time your IPAs with any higher kind of IBU, or depending on what type of hops they use, the bitterness is always on the medium to the back end of the tongue. And I even said that before doing this review, that okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my crap beers before I get to the craft beer, for the fact that I only wanted to have maybe 1, 2 at most of these, because I hate drinking super bitter, balmy beers and then the next day, even after brushing your teeth 2-3 times, the next day on the back of your throat is still super, like, disgustingly fucking, not sour, but disgustingly bitter. This beer isn't that. It's straight up bitter on the front. So maybe it's something with the mouth air in which you breathe, the fire in which burns, to where after this shit's down, that bitter ain't around. This is a damn good IPA. New Belgium. I may have to sell my soul. I will never sell my soul for rock and roll. It's beer drink. Delicious IPA once again from New Belgium Brewing Company. I really enjoyed that beer, and I'm definitely going to get another one, to be totally honest. And I'll do it with no guilt, because I don't think that tomorrow my mouth is going to feel like Wilt the Stilt. That was dumb as fuck. Like I said, very bitter on the front. Disappears. Cloudy, hazy beer. Just tapped the mic. Burped. Like, Mike, if I could, I don't want to be like anybody but myself. On a scale of 0 to 5, Voodoo Ranger's brand new Juicifer India Pale Ale at 7.7% alcohol by volume, and I didn't even touch on the fact that that alcohol is definitely masked very well. You get citrus and you get a slight bitterness, but it is in no way a boozy beer. This is fucking a delicious beer, and the dope thing about it is this: you're almost getting 8% alcohol by volume. So take 2 of them and call me in the morning. Scale of 0 to 5, Voodoo Ranger Juicifer India Pale Ale. It is a 4.75. Not a 4.5, okay? Not a 5, because the one thing that I would say that I would have liked to have in this beer is more of a, it's crisp, more of a smoothness as it goes down the throat. You know what I'm saying? Maybe add a little lactose to it. Definitely a good beer. Definitely enjoyed it. Voodoo Rangers Juicifer IPA. Almost alive. I almost fucking was thriving over there with Snarf and all the other people of Hyrule in the Kikiri Forest. Life is like a box of assholes. Everyone has one. However, only some know how to use them. This beer drank with another craft beer review, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Share, like, and subscribe this video. Put it on your Facebook pages for all of your family to see that you are entertained by such an ignorant son of a bitch. It's beer drink. Time for a cigarette. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Hello there. I didn't even see you there. Ooh. please hit the like button on this video, even though I'm not showing any titty.